In the rugged terrains of Afghanistan, under the relentless sun, the responsibilities of a Marine are full of constant vigilance and danger. Staff Sergeant Winston Campbell, a seasoned Marine known among his peers for his unwavering courage and tactical acumen, was leading a routine patrol through a known hotbed of insurgent activity. The day was like any other in the field, hot, dusty, and dense. Winston, always aware of the gravity of his role, navigated his team through narrow streets and alleys, his eyes scanning for any sign of danger. The atmosphere was thick with the unnerving quiet that every soldier learns to dread, the calm before the storm. Then, in a fleeting moment that would forever alter the course of his life, the ground beneath him erupted. An improvised explosive device hidden beneath the dirt road detonated with a deafening roar. The blast sent shockwaves through the patrol, hurling Winston into the air and back down with violent force. As the dust settled and screams pierced the air, Winston lay on the ground, disoriented and in excruciating pain. His right leg was severely injured, and shrapnel had embedded itself in various parts of his body. Despite the pain, Winston's first thoughts were of his men, his brothers in arms, as he tried to assess the situation and call out for help. "Report. Sound off." His voice was weak, strained by pain and shock, but the training and the instinct to protect his team never wavered. As his vision blurred and the sounds around him began to fade into the background, the figures of his fellow Marines rushing to his aid were the last images he saw before succumbing to darkness. In the harrowing hours that followed, Winston was evacuated to a military hospital. The battle to save his life and limb was immediate and intense. Surgeons worked tirelessly, fighting against time and damage, while Winston, unconscious and on the brink, fought for his own battle in the depths of his mind. Back home at Oceanside, as the ocean waves crashed unknowingly against the shore, Brooke's world was about to receive the shockwave sent from across the world. The phone call she'd always dreaded was imminent, and with it, the beginning of a new battle for Winston's family. A battle not just for recovery, but for rediscovery and resilience in the face of life's most unexpected challenges.
So,
Chicken. Welcome to Take Care Time, the tales and exhales of caregiving. I'm your host, Beverly Nance, and today we embark on a profound journey with Semper Fi, a series that goes deep into the life of a family reshaped by the trials of war and caregiving. In our first episode, A New Battle Begins, we meet Brooke and Winston Campbell, a young couple in Oceanside, California, whose lives are about to change in ways they never anticipated. Semper Fi is short for Semper Fidelis, which is Latin for always faithful or always loyal. It is the motto of the United States Marine Corps and encapsulates the enduring loyalty and steadfast faith that Marines are expected to have for the Corps and for each other. It embodies a promise of mutual respect, commitment, and reliability among Marines. Oceanside, California, a city where the Pacific brushes against sandy shores and where Marines from nearby Camp Pendleton prepare to serve their country. Among them is Staff Sergeant Winston Campbell, a dedicated Marine, husband and father of twin boys, Manuel and Samuel. Brooke and Winston Campbell's home is filled with light laughter of their 6-year-old twins and the quiet hum of everyday life. Brooke, a former high school teacher, now dedicates her days to her sons and the home they've lovingly built. but the threads of this serene tapestry are about to be pulled taut by unforeseen forces. It was a crisp morning in early spring when Brooke received the call that would pivot their world on its axis. Winston, while on patrol in a volatile region overseas, was severely injured in an IED explosion. Hello? Mrs. Campbell, this is Captain Jones from Camp Pendleton. I'm calling about your husband, Staff Sergeant Campbell. The news delivered with a calm professionalism that belied its devastating content struck Brooke like a physical blow. Winston was alive, but badly hurt, facing a long road of recovery and rehabilitation. As the gravity of the situation sinks in, Brooke springs into action, her initial shock giving way to the methodical precision needed to navigate the crisis unfolding thousands of miles away. Mom, it's Brooke. I need to ask you and Dad a huge favor. It's Winston. He's been hurt. He's alive, but badly injured. I need someone to help with Manny and Sammy. Can you guys come over? Fortunately for Brooke, her parents were lifetime residents of San Diego, California, so they were only 45 minutes away. Thank you, Mom. Yes, please, come as soon as you can. I'll explain everything when you get here. Brooke immediately called her family support officer. Hi, this is Brooke Campbell, Winston's wife. I just received a call about his injuries. Can you tell me where he is right now and how severe are his injuries? I need all the details you can provide. Brooke was busy jotting down notes and fighting back tears. Her face is a mask of concern. Thank you. Please keep me updated with any changes immediately. As Brooke hangs up, she decides to call her sister. Hey, Beth, it's me. Winston's been injured. Mom and Dad are coming up to help, but I might need you to take the boys for a few days. Can I count on you? Sure, of course. I'm coming over too. Thanks. I knew I could count on you. I'll keep you posted on everything. Brooke takes a deep breath. Now she needs to call Winston's parents. Hi, John. It's Brooke. There's been an accident. Winston was injured during his patrol. He's stable now, but it's serious. I thought you were going to know right away. We're still getting details, and I'll let you know as soon as I can, as soon as I learn more. After Brooke also talks to Winston's mom, she hangs up the phone, and she looks over at their family photo, her resolve hardening. She's talking to herself. Winston, you hang in there. You're not going to go through this alone. I'll be with you every step of the way. Brooke goes to her closet and pulls out her suitcase and starts packing. She's not exactly sure where she'll be traveling to, but she knows she needs to get to Winston's side as soon as possible. Even in the throes of uncertainty, Brooke's actions are a testament to her strength and the profound love that defines her marriage. As she prepares to face the long road ahead, her commitment reminds us of the silent battles fought every day for those who stand strong beside our servicemen and women. Days later, Brooke stood in the sterile, buzzing environment of the military hospital where Winston had been airlifted. Brooke never saw herself flying to Germany, but she really wanted to be by Winston's side as soon as possible. Lundstall Regional Medical Center in Germany serves as the largest American hospital outside the United States and is a critical transit point for injured personnel needing stabilization and advanced treatments before they can safely be transported back to the United States. Once Winston is stable enough for further travel, he will be transported to a medical facility in the United States that specializes in trauma and long-term rehabilitation. Walter Reed would likely be one of the major military medical centers. When Brooke finally lays eyes on Winston, the man who lay before her, swathed in bandages with monitors beeping their relentless rhythm, seemed a shadow of the robust Marine she had kissed goodbye. As Winston's eyes flickered open, clouded with pain, but alight with the relief of seeing his wife, Brooke grasped his hand, her presence, a silent vow of steadfastness. As Winston's eyes flickered open, clouded with pain but alight with the relief of seeing his wife, Brooke, grabs his hand. "I'm here, Win. You're not alone. We're going to get through this together." The initial weeks were a blur of doctors, surgeries, and medical jargon that Brooke struggled to comprehend. Winston's injuries were severe: a leg loss, a lung scar mapping his torso, and the lurking specter of PTSD shadowing his quieter moments. Amidst the chaos, Brooke's new role was clear. She was no longer just a wife and a mother. She was a caregiver, advocate, and a rock on which Winston's new reality would be anchored. As Winston battled through the pain and despair, after returning home, Brooke fought her own battles with insurance, medical appointments, and the daily logistics of adapting their home and lives to Winston's needs. Their home, once filled with the easy chaos of family life, now adapted to its new normal. Ramps replaced steps, halls widened for wheelchair access. The twins, sensing the change, adapted with resilience of youth. Their games now often paused to include Daddy in his new wheelchair. Through it all, Brooke's love and dedication wove a stronger fabric for the Campbell family, binding them with threads of courage, laughter, and unyielding spirit of Semper Fi, always faithful. Join us next time on Semper Fi as we continue to explore the Campbell's journey through recovery, resilience, and rediscovery. I'm Beverly Nance, reminding you that behind every service member's sacrifice, there is a family's courage, standing strong together. Until next time, take care. In the midst of life's toughest battles, finding moments of peace can seem almost impossible. That's why, at Take Care Time, we've carefully curated our respite box, designed specifically for caregivers like Brooke, who tirelessly support their loved ones through thick and thin. Each item in our respite box is handpicked to encourage relaxation and rejuvenation, whether you're facing the stress of medical emergencies or the daily demands of caregiving. This box is your personal pause button. Wrap yourself in the warmth of a plush blanket on a chilly evening and enjoy a mystery read, or take some time to journal, or let the gentle scent of our aromatherapy candle transport you to a tranquil space. Because we know that caregiving is a 24-hour commitment, our Take Care Time respite box also comes with a Facebook community called Caregiving Life, which you are welcome to join. There you can share, learn, and grow with others who truly understand the journey you're on. This holiday season, give yourself or a caregiver you know the gift of a well-deserved rest and recovery. Order your Take Care Time respite box today and start your journey towards rejuvenation and self-care. Because taking care of yourself is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. Take Care Time, because every caregiver deserves a moment to themselves. Do you have an interesting caregiver story that you would like to have told? Please email us at podcast@takecaretime.com. We would love to hear from you. Please note that this episode features reenactments and dramatized details. While in most cases, the exact verbatim dialogue may not be known, all dramatizations are grounded in research. To respect the privacy and confidentiality of individuals involved, names and some identifying details have been changed. Till next week, take care.
So,
Chicken.
mhm.
Name.